How you doing, guys? Super Hollow Vegeta here, back with another deck profile. It's been a while, and so sorry about that, but I've been working on this deck, and I finally got a top-tier deck to show you guys. So I'm gonna be running. I'm gonna be showing you the Bujins today, the way I run them, and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about it. Jump right into it. 3 Bujin Yamatos, of course. He's the ace monster of the deck. During the end phase, you get to add 1 Bujin monster from your deck to your hand, then discard it. I run 2 Bujin Mikazushi. When a card is discarded from your hand during the end phase, you get to add any Bujin spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. So he helps add your good stuff to your hand too. I run 2 Bujin Hirumes. They're good. They're 2,000 beater. You can banish a Bujin from your graveyard to special summon her. So it helps you exes. And also, when she's special summoned this way, if she's sent to the graveyard by the opponent, you get a draw, and it also forces your opponent to draw and discard as well. So it's a really good card, thinning out helping you feed your graveyard, but sometimes hurting your opponent. 1 Bujin.
That's what's important the most.
Arasuda. Yeah, right. This, at the end phase, if a card is added from my deck to my hand, I get to draw a card, then discard a card. So it's like another dark.
One second. Show the card sleeves you have on. Just because how gorgeous they are. Yeah, they're magic sleeves. You have to wear them.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They are.
Double sleeved. Anyway, on to the next, the graveyard traps. I have 2 Bujin Sinews. These are basically an honest from the graveyard. You banish it and you gain equal to the opponent's current attack, so it is an honest from the graveyard, which is amazing. 2 Bujin Quailins. You can banish this from the graveyard while you control a Beast Warrior Bujin, and you just destroy a monster on the field, so it's great. I run 3 Bujingi Turtles, because I can banish this from the graveyard if it's targeted, Beast Warrior Bujin is targeted by a card effect, and it just negates the effect, so. I run 2 Bujingi Hares. I can banish this from the graveyard during either player's turn, and my Bujin monster, one of my Bujin monsters, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects once. So, it's great. Moving on to the hand traps, Bujin Crow, or Bujingi Crow. When one of my Beast Warrior Bujins is attacked, I can discard this card, negates the attack, and my opponent takes damage equal to half the attack points of the monster that is attacked. So it's really good for stalling on my opponent and letting me set up. 2 Bujingi Cranes. This is like another honest. I can drop it during damage calculation, and my attack becomes double my original attack. So it is really good for gaining up power. So I run 2 Bujingi Pavos. When a Beast Warrior Bujin I control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can drop this from my hand and special summon another Bujin, or Beast Warrior Bujin. So it just helps me keep my field presence going. And 1 honest, because every monster besides the next 3 in the deck are light.
So yeah, because you can't have enough honests in that deck.
Yes.
How many have you in there? 30?
Yeah, 5, 12. Last monster I run 3 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear, because I run 2 different Fire Fist, or the Fire Formation trap cards. So when he does battle damage, I get to add 1 to my field and face down, and I can send a face up Fire Formation spell or trap to the graveyard to destroy a monster on the field. So he's really good for the deck. So moving on to the spells. Exactly what I was talking about. I run 2 Fire Formation Tenkis. When this is activated, I get to add 1 Beast Warrior from my deck to my hand, and every Beast Warrior gains 100 attack. So I run 2 Fire Formation Tensus. Once per turn, in addition to my normal summon, I can summon another Beast Warrior. So it just helps me keep my field presence. And all Beast Warriors gain 100 attack also, so.
That's the important part.
Yeah, 100 attack really matters. 14 honest. I run 2 Bujin Unities. This is like Pot of Avarice on crack. This card, if you control no other cards, you can send at least 1 card from your hand. Shuffle all Beast Warrior type Bujin monsters from your graveyard into your deck, minimum of 1. If you do, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Then you can add up to 3 Beast Warrior type Bujin monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. So it's just, on top of adding back to your deck, you can get Bujins back to your hand, and it's just...
Because that's needed.
Oh, of course it is. Keeping your power over your opponent. I run 1 Bujin Carnation. If I control no monsters, and my opponent does, I can activate this, target 1 banished Bujin and 1 Bujin in my graveyard, special summon both of them. But I can only Exi summon a Beast Warrior, or a Wing Beast for that turn. So, I run 1 Burial from a Different Dimension, puts all my banished graveyard traps back in my graveyard where they belong.
Burial.
1 Foolish Burial. I get to send from my deck to the graveyard, just feeding my graveyard traps. I run 1 MST. Oh. With my graveyard traps, I'm not too intimidated of anything, really.
Fear it.
Moving on to the traps. 2 Bujin Regalia, the sword. This thing takes Burial from a Different Dimension and Foolish and like Monster Reincarnation. I said Burial.
You said barrel.
Anyway, but it basically is the best of both of them. I can activate that and either add 1 of my banished Bujins back to my graveyard, or I can add a Bujin from my graveyard back to my hand. So it gives me my hand traps back or my graveyard traps back. So I run 2 DNA surgeries because I can turn all my Bujingis into Beast Warriors, which means I can just feed off of the graveyard and hand traps even better.
Goku's gonna start a smear campaign against DNA surgery.
2 Mirror Forces, staple. I run 2 Dark Bribes. Again, I'm not too intimidated by anything, but always better to be safe than sorry.
You ballsy son of a bitch.
Moving on to the extra deck, I run triple Bujinte Susanos. This is probably the best Bujin Exes that there is. 2 level 4 Bujin monsters. It can attack all monsters my opponent controls once, so he alone can clear my opponent's entire field. 2400 attack, and with 12 Honests, it can do it. And once per turn, I can detach an Exes to either take a Bujin from my deck and either send it to the graveyard or my hand. So it gives me my hand traps, it gives me my main monsters, or it gives me my graveyard traps as well. So he's really good. I run 2 Bujinte Kagatoshis. It takes 2 level 4 Beast Warriors. So it's another reason I run DNA Surgery. 2500 attack. When he's Exi summoned, you mill the top 5 cards of your deck. He gains 100 attack for every Bujin card sent. So it really feeds your graveyard. And if any Bujin would be destroyed, I can detach material to protect them. So he's really helpful. I run triple Bujinte Tsukiyomis. They take 2 level 4 lights. He's more of a wall, but once per turn I can detach a material from this card, send my entire hand to the graveyard, and if I do, draw 2 cards. When this card I control leaves the field by any means, because of an opponent's card, I can target 1 level 4 Beast Warrior Bujin in my graveyard up to the number of Exes material this card had, and special summon them. So I can just recycle my field or feed my graveyard and draw. So I run 2 Bujinki Amatasarus, 3 level 4s. Once per turn during either player's turn, I can detach a material to activate the following effect. During my turn, I get target 1 of my banished level 4 lower monsters, special summon it. Or during my opponent's turn, target 1 of my level 4 lower banished monsters and add it to my hand. So it can help me recycle, it can help me summon. So I run 1 Starleash Pellet Dynamo, it takes 2 lights. Once per turn, I can detach both Exes materials, target 1 monster my opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0, and if it does, all of its effects are negated. And when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard by your opponent, you get a draw card. So he's really good. I run 1 number 102 Star Seraph Sentry. 3 level 4 light monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from the card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, half its attack. Also negated its effects. If this face-up card would be destroyed, you can detach all of its materials instead. And any battle damage I take is halved. So he's really good. I run 1 Diamond Iron Wolf, because almost every monster in the deck is Beast or Beast Warrior. Everyone knows what he do, but I'll run him over anyway. Once per turn, detach material, target 1 Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast on my field, and 1 card on my opponent's field and destroy them both. So I don't even have to suicide him to destroy a card. 1 number 82 Heartland Draco, Puff Fag Dragon. Well, I control face up spell or trap, or face up spell, and I have the fire formations. I can not be targeted by my opponent's attacks, and I can detach material to attack directly. So, but he's the only monster I can attack. So, and 1 Law of Vault Chain because he's probably one of the most amazing rank 4 exes out there. So, that's my Bujin deck. You guys like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Let us know what you think, and we'll catch you guys later.